Riley. Now this week I'm going to be doing a video alone because Brian and I can't really meet up every week. So some weeks it'll just be a video from me, some weeks it'll be just a video from Brenna, and when we can we'll get together and try and do a video together. Now, today I'd like to talk about the truth about ballet dancers, or at least busting my top 5 myths that I've heard a lot. Now, myth number 1. All ballet dancers have an eating disorder. Not true at all. Now, most of the time dancers know that to keep going and to keep dancing, they need to put food in their body and healthy food in their bodies. So they're able to keep going. And to starve yourself or make yourself throw up food is not going to improve your dancing at all. So if you're serious about dancing, chances are you'll try to avoid having an eating disorder. I'm not saying that all dancers are claimed to have an eating disorder, because there are some, but the vast majority don't. Myth number 2. Ballet is for sissies and rich kids. Not sissies at all. So, for ballet dancers who want points, you're putting all of your body weight on your 2 big toes, and you are running, jumping, spinning around, walking, etc., on your 2 big toes with all of your body weight there. And that really messes up your feet, and you really need to know how to hold yourself to prevent injuries. And really, in my mind, sissies wouldn't do that at all. And also for rich kids, ballet is really expensive. So if you're doing a dance studio, that can be expensive. And buying supplies for ballet, so if you're on Point Shoe's the cheapest one I've heard of. And correct me if I'm wrong, please post in a comment if you've seen cheaper, but Point Shoe's cheapest I've seen are like $50 about. And then leotards can vary, so there's a leotard brand that's really popular nowadays. It's called Yumiko or Elevate, and they're custom leotards, and they're so nice. Really nice, guys. And they're kind of really popular right now, but they're very expensive. Whereas other leotards, like on Discount Dance, which I get a lot of my leotards from, can be like $2 on a sale to something like $60. And regular slippers are so-so, but it can be pretty expensive. But it's not just for rich kids. Myth number 3. Ballet is about being a pretty princess and nothing else. Again, not true at all. I have had parts where I've been a squirrel. I've been a male for multiple occasions. Like in the Nutcracker, I've been Fritz, who's Claire's brother. I've been Chinese boy and Chinese tea. I've been a horse. And while horses are we're very gallant, they're not pretty princesses. As a dancer, you tend to take whatever role your director or choreographer gives you, and you audition, of course, for the highest roles, which tend to be the more pretty princess roles, but that is not what most ballet is mostly made up of. And if it were, then it would be pretty boring just seeing the same character again and again and again. So really, actually, there are also tough roles. My friend was a hedgehog once for Snow White, and she had shin splints, also proving that dancers aren't sissies. And towards the end, she had to jump with her legs going up like this until the curtain was down. And oh my gosh, that was not a pretty princess role. She was really tough. I congratulate her so much. My goodness. Myth number 4. If you're a ballet dancer, that is your one and only dream to be a prima. Meh. Of course, there are a lot of dancers who have been dancing for a long time who plan to make ballet or just dancing their career, but there are also some who just do it now but haven't really thought of making it a career in the future. Like myself, for example, I really enjoy dancing and I intend to dance until I'm finished with high school, but I don't think that's what I want to do for the rest of my life. And also, being a dancer is a pretty short career, and it depends on how well you take care of yourself or just how old you are, because you can't be 50 usually and stay on point and stay the Sugar Plum Fairy unless it's a different kind of Nutcracker. So you really have to be dedicated if you decide that that's what you want to do for a career. Myth number 5. All media concerning ballet is completely true and applies to all dancers everywhere. confirm every time, past till now. Nah, so I haven't seen Black Swan, but I've heard of it. Most dancers don't go crazy like Natalie Portman did. And also, a show that I really like and I'm kind of addicted to on occasion, Dance Moms. Dancers like Abby Lee Miller, that doesn't apply to all dance teachers. Like, there are definitely some who are like Abby Lee Miller, but not all of them. And Dance Moms, that doesn't happen at every studio, guys. Please. Please believe me and get this out of your minds. And the dancers, I personally think they should be showing more of the dancers. That's just me. But media can be true, but it can also just bend it to what the vast majority of people who aren't dancers think and want dancers to be. So be careful when you watch those. Now, those were my truths about ballet, and if anyone has anything else to say about it, please post down the comments. Also, please like the video and subscribe to our channel. We're just starting, but please give us your support, and I hope you keep watching us in the future, and I hope you enjoy. Thank you.